Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here with I'm going to call this a trailer reaction to Beastars because I've been told this is like the first real trailer of the previews that we've gotten. This being the third one in recent months, where it actually shows full animation, and I want to see what these characters look like. The first one involved like manga looking panels and everything, not the best trailer. And then the second one, I don't even remember the second preview, so let's hope this is a good one, shall we? But yeah, let's get into it. I'm getting Beetlejuice vibes with this music. Oh, Tim. For anyone that doesn't know what Beastars is, if you're watching this and a viewer of mine, it is a series I plan on covering in the future. As soon as Seven Deadly Sins is over, it's going into the rotation. So, yes, it's a series I've very much fallen in love with. I'd say it's in probably my top 10 mangas right now. I read it every week, and I've read it now for about, let's say about a year or so at this point. It just, like, I like the whole blend of furry animal people mixed with a very realistic world view, and like the dynamics of having animal people and stuff, and not to spoil any plot relevance for those not reading it. I suggest you go read it, or else the wolves, aka Lugosi, will be coming knocking at your door. Though he won't hurt you because he's a good boy. But enough of my rambling. Let's get back into it. I just wanted to give that little spiel. Oh, poor Tim. God, I don't remember him from... This animation has a... Okay. That is very ambiguous looking. I'm liking the backgrounds. Wait, I need to turn that up. Not that I can understand Japanese, of course, but I'm not really sure what the hell is being said. If that's Lugosi's voice, I don't. Oh, Haru-chan. There's Lewis. Always the upstanding student, as always. Juno looking cute. Oh, Jack. Stop, Jack. Go ahead. I forgot some of these characters. We haven't seen them in a long while in the manga. And I can't read their names. They're all part of the theater group anyway, so... I understand all these scenes, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that's watching, but I'm loving it. Oh, the wagging of the tail. Okay. Comes out. It doesn't even have an actual day of the month. It just has October 2019 on it. I'm so going to watch this. I don't know if I'm going to do reviews or whatever for it, but it's something when I found out, I was like, ooh, I'm going to watch this, you know. So, because it's going to be on Netflix in Japan, I guess? Huh. I don't give it this Plus Ultra other than Plus Ultra from, you know, My Hero Academia, of course. But, okay, I was kind of told that I'm not sure what my reaction to the animation was going to be. To be honest, I was kind of getting a vibe during the Tim scene in the what do you want to call it, a lecture hall, I guess, technically. But that might, I can't remember if it, no, that was the theater, wasn't it? It's been a while. That's been like well over a year for me. He's running down the hallway, da 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 da. Yeah, I think that's just a lecture hall. Yeah, it's a lecture hall. But yeah, it's been a while, so I forgot. Plus, it's me. I forget everything. So, but anyway, wasn't quite sure, like with this particular scene when we get the close up of Tim's face, because it was starting to remind me of Kingdom, the horrible anime of a great manga series that should have never existed. I'm talking about the anime series, not the manga, of course, but you know, because this is kind of what it looks like. But also, it kind like I saw more of it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, because you have 3D models, but then you have 2D animation drawn over them, giving them like a comic book vibe, which is an interesting thing that I'd like to see more of, and this kind of looks like it might be going that route, at least in some scenes. So, but from what I saw later on, like, this is kind of creepy. I know exactly who the character's going to be, so it's kind of funny that they went this ambiguous with the design, but I mean, it makes sense. But like, these scenes look great. Like, oh, the little paws on the columns. I didn't even realize that. Is that Dom Senpai? There, right here. I don't know if you can even see my cursor on the screen, but I think that's him. But yeah, like these scenes, and then Lugosi's face, like he doesn't look like what Tim's looks like. So I don't know, maybe it was just the shadowing or something, lighting effects, you know, coming in from the door when the attacker goes for him. I'm trying to be ambiguous because I don't want to ruin things, but you know. Anyway, so yeah, it doesn't look bad. I have hopes for it. Now, be it, you know, while there was, okay, well, I was trying to find Tim's face, but then get Lugosi's face, and he was kind of creepy there. Because he's like, hey, how you doing? I'm standing in the dark. He just comes in. Wait, that wasn't even Tim. Because Tim's an alpaca. And that, I forget what the little goat girl's name was. I forget some of their names. They don't have last names. So I can't even hone in on just one name or the other. Like with so many other manga series and anime series. It's kind of looking a little 2D, 3D here, but it's not as bad as Kingdom. I swear, those things, they'll almost make your eyes bleed. But then, of course, we got Haru-chan and Bitch Rabbit. Always eating alone. The lovely garden that she grows. And then I do like how this character introduction bit was. It's a shame I couldn't read them because some of the names I've forgotten, but obviously the mainstays I know. Lewis looking regal as all hell, being the red deer that he is, even though really he's more of an orangey brown deer in this, but whatever. This is a part of their relationship that's always amusing. Cause he's freaking 6'1". I always thought Lugosi was like almost 7 foot tall. But you know, so yeah, he's a lanky one. But yeah, the animation looks great, and Juno just freaking adorable as all hell. Like the coloration, this animation style, it all just blends together so well for her character. And I mean, Haru's not, you know, adorable as all hell too. It's just, it works so well in this scene. Like the shadows and everything. Haru, it was a bit more brighter, and because she's a white rabbit, it's, you know, it doesn't click like it, you know, did in this scene. At least for me. And then, of course, got those eyes. Haru's got the beady rabbit eyes, but, you know, still cute. And then Jack, loyal Jack. Gotta love him. And then Gohan, probably one of my favorite characters since I first got introduced to him in the manga. Oh, God. You never thought a panda would be like this guy. So, it's... And then just a bunch of the theater group characters. I hate that I forgot their names, but the manga has moved past this point where we don't actually see them that much, so sadly, they've kind of been swept under the rug of my mind. We see her a little bit during that part of the manga, but I swear I can't remember any of their names. I barely even remember your face. But yeah. Yeah, just the emotion in some of these scenes is real nice, like the anguish on, oh, it didn't go far back, of what's going on, and then this little bit here. Oh, it's good lighting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like it. Guys. Yeah. I don't know what else I can do. I can't really praise this series enough. And then the anime seems to be fairly worthy in my opinion. You know, like I compared it to Kingdom a few times. Well, Kingdom got the raw end of the deal. So I'm glad that a series that I've, basically loved since the beginning is getting a good anime. Fair enough? But yeah. Let me know your thoughts on the series. If you're a reader, or are you hearing about Beastars for the first time? And believe me, that name will make sense later on as you read and watch and whatnot. It is very random of a name, but also there is a precursor series called Beast Complex. I recommend you read that too. It was like a few short stories with various animals, so I go for that because it was basically the precursor prototype of Beastars, and Beastars has become a wonderful series, so it's nice to see its beginnings. But yeah, if any other official trailers come out, I'll just call them like trailer 2 and so forth, because I'm sure at least one full trailer will come out in the time, because we've got a couple months, so, or maybe not, who knows. But anyway, yeah, let me know your thoughts on the manga, this anime preview, like which characters do you like the most so far from this opening and everything, or this introduction bit, that kind of deal. And yeah, I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Upload them to YouTube the next day in that cycle. And sometime this weekend, I will be doing a manga podcast on my channel. It was on Griever's channel. We do a manga podcast of talking about the various manga we've read that week. And we just switch off from channel to channel, week to week. But yeah. So look out for that coming this weekend. Any reactions, I have no idea what's coming out, if anything's coming out. So it may not even happen. But stay tuned. I'll tweet about it, obviously. Which, speaking of which, here's where you can find me, on the side of the screen and down below. Just so you keep tabs on everything I do and whatnot. And yeah. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said before, links down to all of my stuff down below. And until next time, Keechlings, roll out!